Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be talking about the trading fundamentals. I'm pretty much going to be sharing with you guys the type of mistakes that I have been making so that you guys can actually avoid to go along that path, because you might end up losing a whole lot of money. So pretty much you are going to be learning from my experience, and hopefully you're going to save yourself a little bit of money. So as you can see right about now, the current cryptocurrency market is about 329 billion US dollars. Yesterday we were trading like literally at 304 billion US dollars. So as you can see, a whole lot of things can happen in a short period of time when it comes to the cryptocurrency markets in general, because this place is pretty volatile. So remember, volatility is actually your friend. Do not be afraid of the volatile prices, and you guys have to like use them to your advantage. And the reason why I decided to make this video is because a lot of people don't really talk about the mistakes that they make. A lot of people just try to pretend that they are always having about 100% successful trades and all that stuff, but I really want to share with you my successful trades, and obviously I'm also going to be sharing with you my worst trades and the things that I pretty much learned from those trades, because it's very important, because we are a family and we are supposed to be learning from each other. So with that said, let's jump into the video. So if you guys have been part of my YouTube channel, right, you obviously heard about my very successful trade which I did, and it actually concerns CNN, which is actually the content neutrality network, which is actually found on HADAX exchange. So as you can see right over here, I actually got to buy CNN token right around 11 Satoshi, and I sold around 45 or is it 35 Satoshi. So I actually got to make about 4x profit. I actually got to make about 400% profit, and after that trade I was like, man, this is very good, and I really think that this cryptocurrency action is really going to bring me a whole lot of luck. So I decided to take another risky trade. The thing about trading cryptocurrencies, or rather trading in general, right, you are supposed to be level-headed. Please do not be do not really feel like you are Warren Buffett or like a super trader just because you've had one successful trade, and do not think that the luck is always going to continue being with you, because what really happens is when you guys really make a whole lot of profit in a short period of time, right, you actually become reckless and you drop your guard down, and you really think that trading cryptocurrencies is pretty easy. So that's the type of mentality that I had, especially when I bought the content network neutrality. I was like, this is too damn easy, this is too easy for me, and I really think that this is actually my month, and I'm going to continue making these extremely successful trades. So what I really did is a few close friends of mine were actually saying that there's another cryptocurrency which is doing extremely well, and I really think that it's going to do the same. It's really going to have the same exponential growth as the content neutrality token. So instead of using my eyes, instead of using my intuition, right, I actually followed what other people were saying. So the thing about investing in cryptocurrencies, right, you are supposed to use your own eyes, you are supposed to use your own brain. Do not be biased by whatever other people are saying. Just use other people's advice as reference. So instead of me looking at the trade, instead of me looking at the chart, right, I actually got to buy this other cryptocurrency which goes by the name of Swift Coin. It's also on Huobi.pro. So instead of me looking at the chart and saying, hey, this thing is actually pretty high, it's actually going to grow, it's actually going to go down, let me just try to wait for it to reduce in value, then I'm going to buy a little bit later. So I actually got to fall into peer pressure, and just because my friends were saying that this thing is actually going to do extremely well, right, I just blindly invested into this cryptocurrency, because a lot of people who were in my close circle were saying that it's going to do extremely well, but me neglecting the fundamental trading essentials, I actually didn't even research anything about this cryptocurrency. I didn't really get to put in a whole lot of time looking at the background of the project, looking at the team and all that stuff. Of course, I'm not really saying that this cryptocurrency is a bad cryptocurrency. I'm just saying that I only invested into this cryptocurrency at the wrong time. I invested it when it was actually way too high. So just look at this. I actually got to invest into Swiftcoin when it was about 24, is it 240 Satoshi, like right over here. You guys can see this part right over here, right? This is where I actually got to invest in it, because I was thinking that, hey, the same luck that I had with CNN trade is the same luck that I'm going to have. I literally bought this cryptocurrency after I sold CNN token, and the good thing is I didn't really spend a lot of money investing in Swiftcoin, so I was very careful. I only invested like a very small amount of money, but it really pains me a lot because I saw what was happening with the cryptocurrency chart right over here. Like, look at this. If you look at this chart right over here, right, a normal person is not really going to invest into this thing because they are actually having like some sort of a new high right over here, so it's not very good for you to invest. If you guys are about to invest into something, right, try to get in around these areas when the price is actually very flat, when the price is actually very stagnant, when there isn't quite a whole lot of price action happening. So avoid investing into cryptocurrencies like when there's quite a lot of volatility and people are beginning to become aware of that type of cryptocurrency, because 7 times out of 10 you are going to end up losing money, like I did. Thankfully I didn't really get to like lose a whole lot of money. So instead of doing my own due diligence, instead of looking at the chart and going with my guts, I decided to like follow what my friends were telling me. So guys, please use your eyes, use your logic. Please just don't try to listen to what other people are saying, because obviously other people got to invest into a cryptocurrency when it was like pretty cheap. So please always use your eyes, check out what's really happening, look at the team. Don't just buy into something just because so and so say this is actually going to do extremely well. So please always try to filter out whatever everybody's saying. Remember, trading is actually a personal thing. Trading is actually a skill you are supposed to perfect, and it's not all about making quick trades. It's not all about making money the shortest period of time, because you are bound to make mistakes. So always be very humble, always be very diligent when it comes to making your moves, because it's going to take you a whole lot of time in order for you to like rebuild back your cryptocurrency portfolio. So that's the mistake that I really made, and I was really biased just because I had a successful trade and I really dropped down my guard. So please don't drop down your guard, because you are going to end up not really using your brain. You are going to be very emotional, and you are always going to be thinking that trading cryptocurrencies is always going to be that easy. So whenever you have like a very good trade, just try to relax. Don't do any trade, just like spend a week, just look at the markets, look at the best opportunity out there. So whenever you have like a winning trade, please stay away from the market, be rational, think about everything. Don't just think that you are going to continue being lucky. So whenever you have a successful trade, relax, put your money into USD Tether, because what's really going to happen is that when you keep your cryptocurrency, right, obviously that thing is going to drop down like right over here. So it's very important for you guys to always use USD Tether, or you can always sell using your fiat currency. You can send it to like your bank account and all that stuff, so that you can actually secure your profits, because a lot of people forget to like actually take the profit, because it's very overwhelming to actually see the dollars on your block follow, but that doesn't really mean anything. The most important thing is you actually having the profits, you actually having the USD Tether or the fiat equivalent of whatever profits that you have. So it's very important. Every time you have a successful trade, try to get out, or just try to pretty much sell quite a substantial amount of your portfolio, because if you don't really sell, you're not really going to see that profit, and when you don't really see that profit, right, you're not really going to be able to like move over to other trades and all that stuff. And remember to always relax, stay away from the markets in case you have like a successful trade, and come back when you are thinking rationally, because when you become too emotional, when you follow what other people are saying, 9 times out of 10 you're really going to end up making a very bad trade. And remember guys, the only times that you guys are supposed to be buying cryptocurrencies is during a bottom, when the prices are extremely cheap, like right about now. If you guys look at the current Bitcoin chart right over here, right, you guys can actually clearly, this is like a clear signal right over here that the current price of Bitcoin has actually bottomed out. This is actually major resistance happening right over here at around 6,643 US dollars. So as you can see, this is actually a clear indicator that Bitcoin has actually bottomed out. There's quite a lot of resistance, and the only thing that Bitcoin can do right over here is actually go up in value. But a lot of people are not really going to follow their eyes. A lot of people are not really going to use their brain. A lot of people are going to be following peer pressure because everybody is very bearish. Everybody's saying that Bitcoin is going to drop down in value and all that stuff. So they are going to neglect this trade right over here, and they are going to miss out on a whole lot of profit. So guys, please remember, please use your eyes, see what's happening with the current trading chart that you are looking at, and see where the support and where the resistance lines are, so that you guys can actually try to perfect your trade and all that stuff. Because what's really going to happen is that a lot of people are going to wait for the price of Bitcoin to reach around, I don't know, 15,000, then they are going to be flocking back to buy in Bitcoin. But that's really going to be a bad move, because 9 times out of 10 it's not really going to stay there for a long period of time. Because guess what, the people who bought Bitcoin right around 6,000 US dollars, they're going to be taking their profit, and the price is going to go down. So always invest during bottoms, when you guys actually determine that there's a lot of support at a particular price level, and you guys are supposed to be only investing when the price consolidates. So let me just show you right over here. Like if we look at the current chart of content network neutrality, right, this was actually the recovery. Like when it actually went to the top right over here, when I sold right over here, right, it obviously dropped because people like me got to benefit, and we sold like right around here. So it actually dropped right over here and it recovered. This usually happens like whenever the price of something goes up really significantly, right? There's obviously a sell-off, and there's always like a halfway recovery, like right around here. If you guys like check this out, right, or if you guys check this out, right, look at that. This is almost in the middle of that price surge right over there, and this usually happens. So when the price tries to recover, you guys can actually buy right around these areas. So what's really going to happen right about now is the price is obviously going to have like a consolidation period. There's obviously going to be a point when the price of CNN is really going to be flat. The price is not really going to be doing quite a whole lot of moving up and down, just like it did right over here. Look at that. So these are the times that you guys are supposed to be buying your content neutrality network. If you guys are really good at trading cryptocurrencies, right, you can obviously try to take advantage of those extreme price swings right over there. And guys, you always have to look at the fundamental analysis as well. If you look at a lot of cryptocurrency projects, right, try to look at their roadmap, try to see what they are going to be doing. Okay, so that's very important as well, because you always have to be on your toes. You always have to make sure that the current cryptocurrency project that you are investing in has got a little bit of momentum. They have a little bit of factors which is really going to be some sort of catalyst, which is really going to propel the price up at some point. So those are the things that you are supposed to be looking at, and you guys always have to have like a few cryptocurrencies that you are interchanging when it comes to trading cryptocurrencies. So pick about 5 great cryptocurrencies and just keep on rotating, because these cryptocurrency projects are not really going to be going up at the same time. There are always going to be some sort of rotation going on. Let me just call it crypto rotation, because if you guys are into agriculture, right, you guys already know what crop rotation is, right? So pretty much the same thing happens in the cryptocurrency market. There's going to be a lot of crypto rotation when this project is doing extremely well, right? The other one is not really doing extremely well. So just try to interchange. For example, I had a lot of profit investing in CNN, right? So right about now, right, there's not really a lot of things happening with CNN. So it's very wise for me to invest into another cryptocurrency project which I have been observing, another cryptocurrency which I have been keeping my eyes on, and I really know that this cryptocurrency project is legit. So always try to like interchange. Like whenever you make some profit trading this type of cryptocurrency, right, try to trade another cryptocurrency that you have been personally observing, because I'm sure you guys have like a cryptocurrency watch list. You guys have got like a wish list of cryptocurrencies that you really want to buy. So it's very important for you guys to like practice a whole lot of patience, because you don't really have to rush. Trading is an art. You really need to learn from your mistakes, and you really need to keep on keeping on, because what's really going to happen if you guys continue rushing, you are obviously going to end up depleting your budget. You are obviously going to end up you know, making bad moves. And remember, please don't listen to what anybody's saying. Just use other people's information as reference. Do not listen to what anybody's saying. Just trust your eyes, go with your instincts, and please don't be emotional, just like I did, like you know, buying Swift coin like right over here. That was pretty stupid, and that was pretty bad on my part, but I learned from my mistake, and next time I'm always going to be using my eyes. I'm always going to be seeing what's happening with the chart. I'm always going to be looking at what's really happening with the cryptocurrency coin and all that stuff. So please don't listen to what anybody's saying. Just use other people's information as reference. So yeah, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, if you found this video informative, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I talk about a whole lot of stuff right here on my YouTube channel. I talk about cryptocurrencies to buy, I talk about cryptocurrencies to sell, I talk about the mistakes that I usually make when it comes to trading cryptocurrencies and all that stuff. So please smash the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on post notifications, and please follow me on my Twitter account, because I usually post buy signals like right over there. Like every time I make a trade, I usually post it on Twitter, because I really want people to have like a reference. So if you really want to like receive buy signals from me, please follow me on Twitter. The link is going to be in the description box. Turn on my Twitter post notifications, so that every time I tweet, you guys are going to receive the information. So I think that's pretty much it. In case you guys have got any other questions for me, please drop them in the comment section below. And remember, be careful and be vigilant as well, because trading cryptocurrencies is extremely risky. Thank you very much, and talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.